guys, how's it going? It is Clary Berry. I'm here today to bring to you, this is going to be the all signs reading for Sunday, October 4th. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys picked up your weekend readings. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. But first, I do want to say, of course, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, ditch what doesn't. If you want a personal reading, I do have those available. And if you, if I mention the program, both of the program and the personal readings can be found down in the description box below, just so you know. Okay, so Four of Wands, and fours have been coming through. It's kind of this practical side, this home side. Has a lot to do with our manifestation. Our Taurus moon, first of all, let's just start there. You know, it's making us want to probably stay close to home, cozy up with a nice, you know, just all that hygge stuff, especially for fall. Those who are experiencing fall right now are just getting cozy, wanting to kind of relax and chill and almost kind of just like process, you know, some of the events. And it's a time, you know, where any of our emotions that we're having are having a purpose, okay? And we need, I always say, you know, of course, we need to pay attention to them. The energy that we do have today is pretty mild, pretty easy, not just because of the Taurus moon, but because we have a wedge and a minor triangle going on right now. So those, you know, the wedges, it might be teaching us things that are uncomfortable, but it's not usually going to be anything harsh, okay? And if anything, it's just going to be coming through as, you know, some emotionality off of the residual things, you know, that have been going on, okay? But again, we're having this kind of, I was just going to say, this practical side here in Venus where we want to beautify. We want to simplify. We want to make sure that everything is kind of perfect, that perfection side, you know, which is a trap, you know, not to get into all on its own. But in our wedge, you know, we have this practical side going up against the Mercury in Scorpio, which I think, quite frankly, is helping people kind of bridge that gap between, you know, the mental and the emotional, because that's, you know, that's Mercury is your mental and Scorpio is your emotional. So it's kind of like a time where, again, it's good to do shadow work. It's good to get the program and do the inner child healing. Okay, in this Mars and Aries time, we had this come up last time we used these cards as well. Okay, don't make things harder on yourself by ignoring your emotions, okay? And anything that you're striving for, that you're pulling for right now, I think is very valid, very important, and is guiding the way. Your emotions are actually guiding the way here. And that happens in our subconscious. I mean, this is a vast ocean here, you know. Problems that we have often stem from ignoring our emotions, running from our emotions, covering up our emotions, you know, just not giving them enough credence, you know, because we're so busy, you know, we want things to be perfect. We want, you know, to have this outward expression, you know, of I'm going to make things happen. You know, this is that rugged individualism, you know, like by golly, I'll get it done one way or another. You know, but it's like, if you're not utilizing your emotions, then, and really that means doing emotional healing. So you're clearing out old negative, you know, stormy kind of beliefs, and beliefs are emotional. Don't let anybody tell you, you know, they're not. Okay. Who's in control? Are your emotions playing you, or are you in control of them? Okay. Even the depths, it's like not being scared to go deep. If you truly want the perfection that Virgo Venus is kind of striving for in love, you know, if you want it all truly, you'll face it. And this really is highlighting, actually, the wedge is highlighting Taurus in Uranus, okay? So again, these are kind of awakenings in this area. Okay, in this area, kind of, you know, of comfort and home and love, You know, this is a deeper discussion of how we experience love on a daily basis, how we accept love into our lives. We have to be willing, again, it's got to be this inner, this, you know, intuition, the divine feminine side, the things that are usually associated with divine feminine, going, you know, going within. And even like homemaking here is coming through really strong with this Venus and Virgo. We want to be, you know, it's like we're low key, we're staying close to home, but we want to make everything perfect, you know, so that we can move forward. Okay. And this minor triangle is really wanting to help us do it. Again, we have the Taurus moon involved. So again, this Taurus moon energy, I think, coming through really strong, but it's also a way for us to protect any of these emotions. We might be having some emotions that are popping up here and there. It's like 1 minute we're fine, 1 minute we're not. That's kind of been going on like all of quarantine for a lot of people. You know, you're enjoying your home and you're enjoying your nature around your home. And then it's like all of a sudden, oh, I just can't do this. You know, what's going on? Freak out moments, things like that. Okay. And that's just a lot of it's chalking it up to this nature of these changes and these conversations with Taurus and Uranus and Pisces and Neptune here, having these conversations with the Taurus moon, having these conversations with even Capricorn and Jupiter, which again can be this lucky expansion time. Let's see, I think I'm going upside down today, guys, so sorry if I'm, hopefully it's all clear here. Okay, so this minor triangle is bringing, you know, positive, again, awakenings, understandings, even, you know, a lot of it's internal, and it's really having to do with these ideas. I think a lot of ideas are coming to us right now with this Pisces and Neptune, and it's ideas about emotions. It's the way we process emotions, our thoughts about emotions. We're having a lot of help emotionally right now. We've been having a lot of luck emotionally. This one tried to slide out and get lost back in the deck, but it came back out. Okay, so again, things that we're revisiting, things that keep happening to you, and you don't know why, go ahead and go to the shadow work playlist, learn the shadow work, and then use the shadow work on those things. Okay, we are bound to be, you know, like this. Again, just having these massive like awakenings and understandings. And again, it's about realizations bringing us to more practical. This is the heart of it, is this practicality of this Taurus and this Virgo energy. Making this workable. Figuring it out. Those last tidy up jobs here again in this cleanup job that we're doing. Okay. We're changing, I mean, all of the outer stuff, we're changing the way we look at authority, we're changing the way we look at society and our structures that we've created. And that is also happening within, you know, it's like the microcosm and the macrocosm. We still have authority, like structural ideas of ways that it should be, that our relationship should be. And again, it's like we're listening to our own selves now. We're dealing with what we actually have and what is actually going on, and not trying to apply some crazy other theories, you know, and ways of life that are projected upon us and that have been projected upon us. Okay, that Capricorn energy still affects us. Okay, so it's kind of like, again, this rebellion. And not only a rebellion, because it's got cause, it's got purpose, and it's more about taking inventory here. Taking inventory, you know, on what we have. Again, what is working for us in love. Okay, what actually works practically. Following that, kind of building upon that, honing upon that, being excited about, again, about these realizations that are going, again, we have to dig deep to do some of this inner work, shadow work, and possibly even getting into the inner child healing, but definitely shadow work here. Oh my goodness. Okay, definitely shadow work, helping this relationship, helping all of our relationships, helping everything we do, everything, you know, our purpose, our giving back, our mission. Again, we've been trying to do things the hard way, trying to just use this brute force. That's why Mercury's in retrograde. The brute force isn't working, and it's not getting us what we want. we've got to link up this practicality with this inner sense of, you know, again, healing, and it's self-love. It's inner self-love. You can't be walking, talking, image, you know, spouting off about self-love if you're not going to do your inner work. Because the inner love is better than any external love. And there is a balance. Because once you start getting to that point where, you know, you are in control of your emotions and even your subconscious emotions, then you're naturally going to start treating yourself in better ways on the outside, you know, physically and, you know, externally as well. Okay. And that's why this beautification of home comes into play. This snuggly Taurus, you know, treating yourself well, allowing yourself to have a rest from all of this load we've all been carrying. And it's kind of like allowing yourself to, again, process, practically deal with and assimilate these new emotional, you know, realizations, ideas, understandings. Okay, realizing that we are, you know, going through so much. It's all for a reason. And it's getting us to exactly where we need to be. So it's okay if the tears just are flowing one day and then they're not the next day, and, you know, they are again the next day. Like, it's fine. There's got to be some up and down. But again, you know, sinking into, again, what truly is making you feel good. Raise the vibration, especially after you do any kind of healing work. Okay, because it's, you know, it's inevitable that it's going to happen. And honestly, for a lot of people in this society, it's been that they've ignored their inner healing so much. And we all have, to a certain extent. And that's where you get all this crazy energy. It's going to happen for us. Okay, but this is a great time, you know, again, Mercury in Scorpio is taking us to deep places, okay? And Venus in Virgo is allowing us to apply these lessons practically, make positive change, real steps forward, real level up. You know, this is that real getting to where you're actually living your best life. What is your best life? The best you've ever done. Living your best life is a lifestyle, really coming through with this Virgo energy. Living your best life, you guys, is a lifestyle, because every day that means you have to be getting better and better. Yeah, getting better and better every single day. That's all we have to do. Again, this is not competing against other people. That brings your energy down. Competing against yourself yesterday. Getting better. Last year, comparing your living style, your relationship, your inner healing, you know, how you deal with things when they're not going right for you. Do you fall back into that vortex mode and spiral down and this is why bad things always happen, and that's, you know, why does this always happen to me? That energy, those are precisely the thoughts we need to get rid of with the shadow work. Those critical, never-ending thoughts that just, again, make things so much harder for ourselves. And again, the more in alignment with you are with this channel, with this work, with this program, with all of these readings, and again, check out the playlist as well. It's going to help us to get where we want much faster. Okay, and to be able to feel those emotions on a daily basis that we really want to feel. It's all about the feelings, guys. When you do your visualizations, it's got to be about the feelings. It can't be about, you know, there can be a little bit of, okay, setting, place, but it shouldn't be about material things. That's where they got you wrong on The Secret. It can't and shouldn't be mainly about that. It's got to be about what is real, and what is real is what is internal. The external is just projections. It's just illusion. Okay? That's why we can't make our change there, like I said before. So again, don't forget to check out your sign videos for all your personal planets. Much love, many blessings. Take care. Thanks so much for all the support, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.